Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new series on the game Age of Empires 4. Now it's just been released and if you're a fan of the Age of Empires series like I am, you haven't played a good game like this in years. I think Age of Empires 3 came out in 2005, so it's been a long time since we've got a new version of this. Obviously there's been DLCs and even remasters, so we have had the chance to go back to those games and play them again. But still played Age of Empires 3 up until last year, I think, every now and then. Great game, really good fun. It's another one of those real-time strategy games where you get to build up your little city, use your villagers and your soldiers to farm, harvest, gather and destroy the enemy all on the same map. It's great fun. There's so many different factions you can play, there's so many different units and buildings you can create. And there's just so many different ways you can play it. You can be heavily economy focused, or you can just go straight out and start spamming out as many military units as you possibly can to destroy your enemy. Either way, it's a really fun game. I absolutely love it. There's so many different ways to play it, and every faction kind of means you have to play the game a little bit differently. Not massively so, but just a little bit. And it's just a great game. It's just really good fun. And now I have only played 1 or 2 skirmishes on this one. I haven't even touched the campaign or done anything else yet, so it's all going to be very new to me as well. I just wanted to get back into the hang and see what kind of controls were different, so I've done that. And yeah, so we're going to jump straight into the campaign as the Normans in 1066. We're going to do the first mission and just see where it goes from there. We can play through the campaign gradually, do each and every mission that we can, and see what happens. But there will be a link in the description for this game down below, guys. So please make sure to check it out and let me know what you think. Right, now let's jump ahead, start the mission. We're going to play on intermediate, which is how Age of Empires is meant to be played. And if it's too easy or you find it okay, we'll start one of the next campaigns on a harder difficulty and see what happens. But there we go.
Some events leave a deep mark on history, but none on the land. This is the site of the Battle of Hastings. After almost 1,000 years, no traces of the bloody conflict can be seen. But here, the fate of England turned. It's where a king was killed, and his victor claimed the throne. October 14th, 1066. We know what happened here on this day, thanks to this. The Bayer Tapestry. A carefully preserved illustrated record of events. It shows the main players. Harold, the newly crowned Anglo-Saxon King of England, and his challenger, William, Duke of Normandy. William claimed the previous king had promised him the crown. So, he assembled an army and prepared to sail to England to fight King Harold for the throne. But a storm thwarted his plans. Meanwhile, Harold discovered that a Viking invasion had landed in the north. Another threat to his crown, so he raced to fight them. In France, William waited for the right conditions to sail across the Channel to England. The weather cleared. He seized his chance. 250 miles north, Harold had defeated the Vikings. Now, hearing of William's arrival, his army sped south. At 9 o'clock in the morning, on this hill, William's Norman army were ready to do battle with Harold's Anglo-Saxon men. The stage was set, and up for grabs, England itself.
Okay, well, beautiful and awesome, informative video there. Bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but that's really cool. So the Battle of Hastings. Now, I don't know if we're actually fighting the Battle of Hastings, or if this is a whole campaign, or just one battle that we're doing. So that'll be interesting. William of Normandy began his conquest of England, but to end the Anglo-Saxon rule, he would first have to kill their king. 1066 to 1217 AD, so I assume we're playing along that timeline. Not sure. But anyway, let's jump straight into it and see what we're up against, see what we've got to do. Turn that kill. Okay.
On October 14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill. The high ground belonged to King Harold of England and his Anglo-Saxon army. Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
Oh, we are literally going for it. Attack the army at the top of the hill. There is no strategy to this, so we can't punch through any of the trees or the forests, so I assume we just go. We do. Just literally go for it.
William's Norman army made the first charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall.
I'm thinking this is a tutorial.
Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would not yield. As one man fell, another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier.
Oh, again, reinforcements.
Realizing his army could not break the shield wall, William called for a retreat. He aimed to lure the Anglo-Saxons into a false sense of victory, causing them to break formation. William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation, leaving gaps for William to make a move.
So we're moving into a flanking attack. Can't actually use anybody else.
With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation, William could pick them off as they charged.
Kill the Saxons from the shield wall. I think the AI is pretty much just doing the work. I think this is just purely a tutorial. I'm going to go up here, kill these bastards. The enemy is getting some reinforcements. Hopefully not too many. Right, if you guys go down there and sort that out first. Oh, we're all going. Didn't mean to do that.
The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders. But William had an answer. His sharp-eyed archers.
Very close. But we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. Fine.
More Norman men-at-arms reinforced William's army.
I hope we get more men, because this is not looking good for me. We're losing a lot of boys. I mean, yeah, it's a weird tutorial. A and left click the ground to move. Or do this. Attack move. Aha. Attack move. Go.
Anglo-Saxon archers joined the fray, and the Normans' deadly cavalry ready to charge. But first, William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen,
I see.
whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse.
And now we get to kill all of them. Brilliant. Let's go, boys. Finish them off. Come on. Lead us down again. It's not very useful, is it? I don't know what that is. Stupid, really. That's his health. Gotcha. I'm with you. Yeah, but it's still bringing in more men. That's what I don't understand. Am I just not moving quick enough? Do I need to push up the hill to do this? Go there, boys. Push up the hill. Keep firing. Take them on. You boys get over there. Let the archers die. Don't worry about them. Okay, we're at the top of the hill.
With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers.
We're just getting infinite units, so let's just keep pushing up forward. Let's try and end this as quick as we can. Just charge, boys. More cav. Let's send them in against them. There's a pole arm. That's probably a bad idea. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. It's kind of funny.
The Anglo-Saxon army was in disarray. Their shield wall had been neutralized, and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself.
King Harold. So we just need to kill him. Yes. Come on, boys. Up the hill. Any other reinforcements?
The last of Harold's men encircled their king, prepared to lay down their lives to save his.
Some more cavalry, let's go. Let's go, boys, let's go. Kill the bastard. We got him. We got him, boys, we got him. Wait, are these mine? What are the enemies?
The Anglo-Saxon King Harold had fallen.
They might be mine.
In the confusion,
limited.
some loyal soldiers fought to the death, while others scattered in panic.
Hell yeah. That's how we like to do it.
Leaderless and defeated, the last of the Anglo-Saxon army fled for their lives.
That's better.
The Normans celebrated victory over the English king, but William's quest to rule England was just beginning.
Look at him laying in the dirt. Bastard. Can't mess with me and my infinite army. Yeah, I'm really hoping that was the tutorial, not the entire campaign, because if it was, then oh my god, what? So we've unlocked some videos. Let's just press continue and see what happens.
Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever. At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations. Nothing like them had been seen in England before. Nothing like them had been seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population exactly who was in charge. But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country. King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control. the north of England. In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders. Together they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls. But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control. William had no choice but to order his men north. But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter?
Good stuff. If there was a little bit of a glitch with the video there, that's because the game may have crashed on me the first time round during the video. But another awesome and brilliantly done video. I'm loving how they're doing that. So yeah, I think we are going to be working our way along this timeline, and if that's how close the gaps are, I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of missions. But hopefully they start getting a little bit longer, and they're not all just give me an army and I go and do this thing. Hopefully we do start to create our little villages and bases, which I'm sure we will. But this might be another mission where we don't get to do that, but we shall see what happens. Let's jump straight into it.
William the Conqueror marched north with his army of Normans determined to take back the rebel-held city of York.
Got some scouts, we've got pikemen,
But in his
archers,
path
horsemen.
stood rebel towns that harboured William's northern enemies.
Okay.
He would
Got
take
anyone
the
else?
towns
No, we
back
have not.
by force.
Capture middle fort. Right, let's send the scouts forward first and see what we can find. We've got a flag. Okay, so it wants us to capture middle fort. Let's just send the scouts out. And let's bring the troops around. Right, looks like we're capturing sheep already. It's always a good start. So, yep, I'm assuming we are going to get villagers and we're going to have to build up our own town, which is really good. So, let's start gathering those up now. Because we're going to need the food. Right. Pikemen, no. But archers, yes. And they're gathering a lot of troops together, so let's get straight in there. Send you guys in there, and then archers mount there. Might lose a fair few men doing this. Keep the scouts going around and see what we can do. Let's make sure they're on a constant attack. We're losing a fair few cavalry. Let's give them a boost. Pikemen are doing a good job. We might lose all of the cav, unfortunately. No, we've kept them. And we've captured the town, given us a few villagers. Right, let's get them on food.
The Normans captured the town of Middleford,
Straight away so we can start producing
establishing
some
their
troops.
presence in the north. With
get these
reinforcements
sheep
to his
down
army
here.
soon arriving, William would need more resources to supply them.
Right, let's save the game. Right, let's bring all the sheep that we need down here. Let's get our archers in a loose formation. And let's get our spearmen over here, because I reckon the enemy's going to assault. Not soon, because it's only the second mission. But they're obviously going to assault from this side, possibly from the north as well. So we'll send some scouts up there and find out what's around. But let's just get the sheep first to herd to the main building. We'll send our scout north, and then send the scout that way, east. A few men are a little bit injured. Still got some cavalry. Done that already. These go away. But what I'm going to do with these guys, because I think it might be a little bit more efficient, is if we just kill these sheep here. 360 food, let's get some more troops together. He's dead, damn it. Okay, so we know that there's enemy archers there. Don't know if he'll be able to break through the trees. They're gathering wood. Probably don't need that many people on the wood, but that's fine. The main thing is we want to produce some more villages. We've got a population cap of 90, and then we'll get a military building up as soon as we can. So the enemy can't move through thick trees like forests like this. So the enemy can't penetrate through these. No enemy forces can. So we just want to make sure that that goes all the way around, because then we know for a fact that the enemy won't be attacking us from that direction. Keep producing those men. Cavalry, like I said, is a bit injured, so we can't really send them forward. It does look like we do have a natural border of trees, which is really good. I'm assuming, yeah, we can't penetrate through that, so let's just make sure it's the same this side, just in that gap there. Make sure that's safe, and then we know that, we can push forward and protect this section here. Make sure the enemy can't come across towards us. I don't think we have any military buildings. No, we don't. So give me control of these next three. Is there any way we can get gold? Doesn't look like it, does it? Don't think so. We just have access to food and wood, which isn't a problem. I've got some missions up here, so we need to build 2 extra houses. We need 5 guys to chop wood, and we need to build 4 more farms. So if we build the farms first, because I think what that does is that's going to give us reinforcements, possibly. So we need 2 more people getting wood. Do that. Make sure, yep, that's safe. Then we'll send you down there. Make sure that's safe too. And then we just need 1 more villager, and then we've got to build 2 more houses as well. But we should have the wood for that. So let's get you to. Oh, it really doesn't matter. Let's build those 2 houses, and then 1 more villager to go across and do that bit. I think she's actually farming the land, which is helpful, but not what I wanted. Right, then you go get wood. And then we just need probably 1 more villager. Okay, we've got some enemies coming in. Focus on them. Pikemen should handle the cavalry pretty quick. Lovely stuff. Enemy's dead. So what we could do, I think this is actually helping us, providing some archer support. So we want to stay relatively close to this instead of pushing forward, at least until we can build some extra defences. And we can build a barracks. So let's do that. Let's build a barracks up, so we can start producing some extra men, and you can go and produce more food for us. Go over there, go do that. Let's produce a couple more. Each house seems to be giving us a massive population bonus. No, it is only 10. Don't know why we have 110. It's a fair bit. Okay, lovely stuff. Yeah, so we'll produce an extra little force of men, and then we'll try and retake, or not retake, but we'll take this little crossing. Because what we want to do is we want to build an outpost here, station some men in it, and have some support.
The Norman army was now well supplied by a town, but it would take a sustained effort to keep the army at full strength.
Yep, so we've got reinforcements. Now we can definitely take the river. So let's keep these guys together. So we're going to use them to build some defences up here. So once they've arrived, we're going to send everyone forward.
Another rebel town, Fulford, stood in defiance to William's rule.
Fulford. Cool. I don't know where that is, but we have to go and capture Fulford. There. Awesome. So let's take the river first, and then we can start to build up an army quite slowly but efficiently. What I am going to do is I'm just going to put a mill here, so they don't have to go so far. I know it's not that big of a distance, but it just means we can get food a lot quicker. Right, cavalry, push forward. You guys do that. Archers, let's get you over here first. I think it was only archers, so we will send the cavalry in first. We'll get you guys over there. We send you an attacking move over there. Oh, yep, they come straight across. We should kill them nice and easy, nice and quick. Let's get over there and let's kill them. Lovely, so we have now taken that. Let's get our villagers here. What we're going to do, probably on this side, is we're just going to build a little wooden wall We're going to put a gate in it, and then we're going to have an outpost near it as well. And then what that means is if we lose our forward army, then at least the enemy has to penetrate through defences here before they can get to our town. Oh, we did have infantry. Saw them. Sorry, I didn't realise. I didn't think we did. Good stuff. Let's build a few more villages. And we do need gold for the men-at-arms. We don't need it for the spearmen, so we can start to build some spearmen. We'll keep the men-at-arms safe behind lines and save them for the last attack. But we'll build a full thing up of spearmen. We'll keep them there. We need to advance through to the next age as well, which is this. And that means we can now construct Dark Age materials, which is tier 2, this stuff. So we can build a market, a blacksmith, an archery range, and a stable. Now the market will allow us to sell stuff so that we can get more gold, which would be very, very useful. So we'll probably look into doing that. Unfortunately, we need 400 meat and 200 gold, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, to be honest. So hopefully we'll find some gold up here somewhere, and we can start to mine that. And that will allow us to then advance through to the next age. But until then, we should probably just focus on... Tower's a little bit far away. If we build it over there, I should have built it this side then. We can always put it on the outside, it's not the end of the world, but we'll put a gate first. We'll put a tower there, and then we'll reinforce them if we can. Producing some more men. Right, let's get you guys working the fields. We need gold to improve that, so we can't do that yet, unfortunately. Yeah, we do need to get more gold. Some berry bushes too. Definitely didn't pass any. No, we definitely didn't. Enemies coming in for an attack. Let's get that tower constructed. Let's hold our army there. What we're going to do is we're going to send our scout. We're still building men, so that's good. We're just going to send our scout to Fulford and just have a look and see what they've got. I think we only lost one man there. We can't heal them up unless we have a cathedral. And then we can produce a priest, which will allow us to then heal up our troops. But until that, we can't, unfortunately. So that does suck. Right, there we go. And we need 100 stone, which we also haven't unlocked. But we can garrison it with up to 3 troops, which means it can fire out. So we'll build another one. And this is a walled town with a gap in the walls. They do have gold. Okay, so that's what we need. We do need to attack it. Right, let's just send the scout round. Probably means building of these towers is useless. But we didn't know that. We didn't know what they were going to throw up against us. So it doesn't matter. Let's attack through the gap here, where they've left themselves vulnerable. They do have a fair few men, so we might lose a significant part of our force here. We'll send our troops in an attacking move. Our scout's still doing his job and exploring. We'll probably use some reinforcements. I don't know how many more pikemen we're making. 3 more. We'll wait up until we've got enough men. No point in sending half a force. That is all of our cavalry gone there. There does seem to be just enemy archers now, which is good. And we do have enough of ours to beat them. Enemy outpost has no men in it, so that's good. But they are hurting us quite badly as well. But we're definitely winning. We've still got a stupid amount of archers, so ultimately it doesn't matter too much. There we go, and we've captured Fulford.
With the Fulford rebels eliminated, William was one step closer to York.
So let's put 3 men in that watchtower there. It's probably going to be quite useful to have that. Go on, boys.
Knowing he would face strong resistance in the city, William prepared to bolster his cavalry.
And we need stone as well. Probably more likely we need more gold. So let's put more people on the gold than that. And we've got you two. Again, built those watchtowers. Pretty much useless, but it only took wood. So it's not the end of the world. and then we'll bring up our forces in the rear up to the town, because they're probably going to assault it with some more troops. We're going to hold here. So we need to construct a landmark to reach the next age. Gather enough food and gold to construct it, that's fine. Build a stable to produce horsemen. So yeah, pretty much all we've got to do is get to the next landmark and we're good to go. Now that we've got a lot more villagers here, we're going to build a couple more, because we do want more stone. Once we have stone, we can upgrade these towers so that they can shoot without people being inside them, which will ultimately be a lot more useful. Get you over there. Let's just gradually start integrating some of you guys over there, because you're going to run out of food fairly soon. They're still chopping wood. Got our first person, so yeah, we're going to go to the next thing. So we can either build a council hall which produces archers at twice the speed of a normal archery range, or we can produce the Abbey of Kings, which heals all nearby units out of combat for 2 every 1.5 seconds. So we can either produce archers quicker, or we can heal up our men. As we can't build a cathedral, I think building a abbey, which allows us to heal our troops, will be a lot more useful. Let's build it down here, where it's nice and safe. Hopefully safe, anyway. God only knows if it actually is safe, but we're going to hope. We've also got our reinforcements, and we can start sending these troops, well not troops, but these villagers in to go and build that up some more, which will be useful. We've got one more person. Let's build that last farm up, and we're now collecting a lot of gold, so we can start producing some upgrades too, which will be good. Once our scouts explored down here and made sure all of this area is safe, we're going to send him up north to see what we can find. Then we can also start selling and buying some materials if we need to, which we don't really. Let's make sure we're getting a lot of villagers to work on that. Looks like we do. Danish
the Norman
raiders.
army came under attack from a new enemy, the Danes.
Okay, archers, move, 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 move. Go and support them. Okay, they're quite strong. They might take down some of our archers. And they managed to kill one, so we're okay. Go and support the rest of our troops there, so we're going to have to build a lot more men. I'm curious to what's going on down here then. So the enemy's got a small village.
William's army held back the Danes' attack.
They're gathering
but they
a fair few
threatened to return unless William paid them in gold.
Optional, stop it. No. No way. Right, the landmark is now constructed so we can heal up our troops. So let's go and do that. We know there's no enemies nearby, so let's build that. Let's get an archery range down here too. Or maybe over here. It doesn't seem to be too safe to build it up here. We might enclose these walls by finishing them off just so the town is safe and they can't just waltz on in. Destroy the Dane camp. It's on this side of the river, so that's good. But what we want to do... Right, they're all healing up, that's good. Definitely going to want more gold, because we're going to start producing some units that are going to cost a lot more gold. Archery range, right, let's just quickly get you guys to build the stables too. And then we'll start building some defences. Send gold tribute to the Danes. Is that this, is it? Yeah, not happening. Not paying them off, we're killing the bastards. Let's get most of you on gold, 2 of you on that, and I want to nick one of you to go and finish off this wall here, and then we're going to finish off that wall too. And that wall's a little bit more important. We've got some reinforcements too. What we're going to do with them is send them over here to destroy this little enemy encampment, because I don't know what that's about and I want it gone. Right, everyone else is healed. Let's get you back into the town. Let's get a tower inside the village. Yeah, it is just a random little village down here. Not quite sure what that's about. But we're destroying it either way. We're not stealing our wood. We've got some enemies coming in, some more Danes. But as we finish the wall, we're quite well protected. We'll put it up this side just in case they do start to go around. But we can now also build arrow slits so that tower can start firing on its own as well. I think we've got some more units down there too. No, just the one. Yeah, so let's make sure that's closed off. We'll put a gatehouse in there so our units can move around nice and easily. He's finished collecting meat, so let's get him on a farm. Let's upgrade that. You never know, the enemy might try and come down here and attack whilst all my units are up here. So let's just build some arrow slits in there. And at least we know that all of our working villages are safe. Because that would be quite embarrassing. Alright, let's build some cav. Let's build a stupid amount of cav. We've destroyed everything down here. Let's keep this guy exploring. Make sure there's no other little camps of any enemies getting resources. Possibly, yeah, I was going to say, it looks like they might have a farm up here. So let's go deal with that. Make sure we kill them off. They're running. Also means we can capture all of these sheep as well, which we can harvest. So they're just running straight out the map. So we'll destroy all this. That means the enemy can't produce the food that they're producing here, which is quite handy for us. We're producing more cavalry. Right, they're finished with their job. Let's get a gatehouse there. And if we hold shift, I think we can queue a separate construction afterwards. Yes, we can. Awesome. So once they build that, they'll go straight over there, build that too. Once the culture is complete, they're raiding and destroying all of their land, which is very, very good. Let's get arrow slits in that tower. Don't know why they're going on the outside. I'm really hoping I've put that the right way around, because you can put it the wrong way around. Right, let's get some archers up too. Wood and food. Let's produce a few more villagers because I don't think we've got enough working on food and wood, which we don't. So we'll try and sort that out if we can. We're not. Yeah, there we go. We're starting to claim all these sheep now. Lovely stuff. Sending our forces out that way. See what we can find. We're under attack, but we're handling it fine. Villagers are somehow still alive. It's quite impressive. Let's just get one last tower down here. So all we want now is to just build up a small force of infantry that we can then send out with our archers and go and take down that camp. And that's the one thing we're not actually producing. So let's go and do that. Let's get some barracks up. Let's get 2 so we can produce them quite quickly. We'll go work on getting that, and then the rest of you gather up here so that I know where you are. They've not really damaged the walls, so we're not, not looking too badly there. We're doing okay. Right, let's go set up a lumber camp somewhere safe. Over here would be good. And then anyone else you produce, send them down there. Let's queue up a couple more. Let's get the arrow slits in there. And we can upgrade our men too. So they take food and gold. They're probably better to create. So let's get some upgrades on them, and then let's queue a fair amount. Send them there. And do the same with this barracks too. Which probably means we want more men producing food and gold. By the looks of it, we might need more food. So if we get those two to come over here, we've got all of these sheep now to slaughter. We've got this small force which we're going to bring down as well. We're still producing troops there too. So yeah, we get you guys to work on that. Right, we've been engaged by some enemies. Enemy tower. Let's get out of there. I'm going to leave these boys here. And then these forces are going to move out with the archers to go and destroy the Dane camp. And then we're going to build up another force as well. We'll give them some extra reinforcements, just in case. Although maybe first we want to kill them. Get in the village. Use the defences, there's no need in losing men when we don't need to. We'll get everyone inside first, take them down. Yep, lovely. No, cavalry's moving out. Inside, boys, inside. Stand your ground. Don't charge out. They are damaging the gate, but we should be fine. Let's just get one person to go and repair it. Make sure we are fine. Right, now we want to charge. I guess we're taking everyone. We'll keep these guys behind then. So we've got somebody to defend. Because the only people that haven't attacked us yet are them. So they might send forward a small force. Not sure. We just want to keep behind a little garrison to make sure we can protect the village if it comes to it. But we're looking pretty safe across the board. Let's queue up some more troops. Keep moving, make sure they can't produce too many men before we get there. Let's keep sending our army forward. We're nearly there. Just following the road. Get to these Danish bastards and slaughter them. Right, we've got some outer defences.
Discovered the source of the Danes' threat.
Yep, so we're going to have to break the hole through the wall first.
William had a choice. Bypass the encampment, destroy it, or pay the Danes the gold they demanded.
Yeah, we're going to destroy it. Also, it's like, okay, they're coming out of the village to attack. That's not good. Hoping they'd sit in there so we could break the walls down. Don't know if we're winning. We've still got a decent amount of men, which is good. Let's give them an upgrade. Make them move a little bit faster. It's quite a nice bottleneck, so I think we're getting through them alright. No, they're not producing more, are they? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we seem to be doing okay. If we get you to start destroying those walls there, hopefully we might be able to get through onto a little flank. We've lost a couple men, but not too bad. And they're starting to thin out a lot now. So I think we're doing okay. Tower's on fire. That's always good. We are struggling to kill them, but we are getting through them. Now they must have been producing men, I assume, from these. Right, there we go, lovely. We have killed all of them now, so let's break through either the wall or the gate. Let's break through the gate. Yeah, we're going to get through that, no problem. Lovely. Everybody charge in, get an upgrade. Kill them all. I've still got some more men over there. Just watch out for that. We were destroying the camp quite nicely. They're going off to charge.
In destroying the Dane outpost, William stripped the rebels of a crucial ally.
Killed them all. Lovely. Let's move out the way and let's collect this gold.
William's ultimate goal was within his grasp. All that remained was to enter York and destroy its keep.
Right, let's send all these troops back. Over here we've got our newly formed army of 24 men-at-arms. Didn't produce any more of these guys, which is a bit stupid of me. Breach the city gates. City gate and city gate. So it is quite a large settlement, which means they're probably going to have a lot of defences. Get you on food. We're still producing swordsmen. We are, which is good. We're going to keep producing swordsmen, keep producing archers. Lovely. Can't produce any more because the queue is full. We don't really want any cavalry. They're not particularly helping us that much. Right, we're going to heal up this force at the Abbey. I'm going to send you guys up there. You're going to send your troops there. You're going to send your troops there. You're not producing anything because they don't need you. Don't know where I sent you. I sent you there, didn't I? Okay, so you guys get up there. Can't produce anything in the Abbey. Didn't think I could. That's still got 1.2 thousand gold in it. We've got another one up there. We've also got one down here, which is probably safer. So we'd go there, I think. Oh, we've got these forces in the garrison too, so we've got even more men than I thought we did. So we've just got to wait for them to heal up and we'll start moving our next force outwards and towards the enemy. Gather it for stone, gather it for gold. Don't really need the gold. It just helps us improve archer towers, but as the enemy isn't really assaulting us, because we're still quite early on in the campaign, I don't think they'll be launching that many attacks. We don't have to worry too much. And we're still good down there. So yeah. Just waiting on the last few, and while we're waiting we're still producing troops. So it won't be long now. And we'll go and attack York. That guy's health is not going up at all. I swear it's not. That's just... Okay. It jumped up a little bit. They're taking a long time. Not too worried about that guy. Well, let's go. Get all of our forces together. Wait for those two fellas there. So we're going to... There's an archer tower there. We should probably take that out first. Gate is up that side. But I reckon if we go to the further one, because it's further away, it might be easier to get through. So that could be a plan. Right, let's get our forces together. Get our nice little formation. Lovely stuff. Why is that? Cavalry's incoming. They are in range of the tower. Do I need to kill them, or can my towers handle it? My towers are killing them, but they are also getting reinforcements. Okay, I mean it's fairly good timing. They are already nearly through the gates. Let's get over there and kill them. Attack them, boys. Let's not lose too many men though. Still producing troops. Let's just make sure we keep producing troops. Let's get some horses. Let's replace some of them too, I guess. And they've ripped the bloody walls down, Jesus. Let's get that fixed up ASAP. There we go. Enemy destroyed. Get the reinforcements into the army. I did not mean to press that. I've also destroyed the gold that was here, so let's get you guys move into the next one, which was there. Go do that. And we're at population capacity, so let's start following this road. I believe it leads to the gate. And then we'll keep putting our reinforcements here, and if anyone in this army dies, they'll be produced and sent over here, which will be pretty useful. Let's keep following the road, because I believe that is going to lead us to the main gates. That leads to the enemy camp. So yeah, we'll just keep following this round. Should take us to the secondary gate, which I imagine will be less defended because it is further away. But I could be incredibly wrong, and it could be even more defended. We're also crossing the river now, over a bridge. Here we go. Enemy forces, attacking move, little boost. Let's get through them. So we've lost 2 men. But there we go, we cleared the bridge. That is really quite loud. Bit of deforestation gone on here. We're nearly at the gate, it's only there. It's been all the defences we've seen so far, no towers, nothing like that. Here we go, up to the city gate. Got one tower on the inside. We should rip this gate down pretty quickly. Some enemy forces on the inside, so let's tear this thing down. There we go. Get in there. Kill them all. Got one guy not doing anything.
The Norman army poured into York and began sacking the town as they bore down on the keep.
Bring a few reinforcements. We've got to take down the enemy keep. We all want to take this tower down when we can. Let's do that now. Make sure we just bring it down nice and quick because it will start picking up our troops. There we go. The enemy launched one fighter. Fair enough. Let's build a tower there just in case. And let's rip down their defences. Let's also take down that barracks. There we go. Tear it down. Shoot that guy. Lovely stuff. Enemy's attacking again. A few more men this time. But I don't think they're going to get through. We've got a few little reinforcements coming in there. So we'll mount up by the bridge. Prepare to assault the enemy forces. A handful of extra men there too. So we're just waiting on our reinforcements. There we go. Let's mount them into the formation. Let's cross this bridge and take the city. Let's go. A few more enemy forces. Get our king over the bridge so we can give the men at the front a boost. There we go, that'll be good enough. Got an AofE over there. Yeah, they're doing a good job. Let's get them over there. We've got some... Oh, that's the other wall. No, that's the keep. I see. So we've got to break through these outer walls to get to the keep itself. We might not have enough men to do that. We may have to destroy some of the enemy's buildings so they can't produce more. Get down here. Firing a lot of arrows. We might have enough men. We might be able to do it. Let's see if we can break the gate at least. Then what we can do is we can push forward, kill these archers. Also taking down their market. We've got some of their villagers fighting over there. Send the archers to kill the villagers that are firing on us. Get rid of them first. Those are longbowmen. Even better than our forces. So we are in the keep. I think we should try and take it down if we can. Oh, yeah, no problem. A lot weaker than I thought it was going to be. And it's done. So on that, we've now reclaimed York. Which is the end of the mission. Beautiful stuff.
The keep fell to the Norman army, and York was secured. The Northern Rebellion was over, and William the Conqueror was uncontested as King of England.
I think I had a few more men than that. Just a handful. See, I think possibly, it won't let me look, but possibly coming through that flank region might have saved us a lot of hassle. Might have been a lot more defences up at the front. So yeah, all in all, not too bad. So the next episode, the next battle should be a lot more interesting. Should start getting a lot harder from here on out. We're going all the way to 1217. So there should be some interesting events, interesting battles taking place along this timeline. But that is enough for today. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have. This is a completely brand new series. I will still keep up with the Mountain Blade and the Humankind as well, so don't worry about that. But yeah, if you guys have got any comments, suggestions, tips, anything you'd like to know about the game itself as well, how it plays, please let me know or ask me down in the comments below, or go ahead and join the Discord. The link for that is in the description, so go ahead and do that. Make sure you subscribe as well if you haven't already. It just supports the channel out and keeps you up to date with everything coming out on it. Otherwise guys, I will see you in the next episode. I hope you have a good one, and goodbye.